episode of Rokka was so good. So let me tell you a story before I actually like get into the review, right? So I got on Facebook earlier, saw this big spoiler from the episode, you know, the part where Adlet gets decapitated. Well, I saw that in a video, and then I thought to myself, like, I was like, oh man, I just saw a spoiler, but I didn't feel sad. Like, you know that feeling when you usually see a spoiler, but you feel really pissed because now you know what happens? I didn't have that feeling. I didn't have that pissed off feeling. I just felt like I saw a preview, and I was like, this has to be a preview, because it was only like 30 seconds, right? There were no credits or anything to it, but I was like, this is a preview, it has to be. And so, like, I get to the episode, the Adlet, or what's his name, goes, he's the seventh hands, and then I'm like, okay, no, I was wrong, and then they're like, it was a hallucination. I felt like the best Tsudidamas of all time. That's all. That's all I just wanted to say. I'm the best Tsudidamas of all time. Now on to the review. Go ahead and put this all in one category. The animation was so good. It was also fluid. Everything was well shot. The only thing that usually tends to be an issue with Rokka is usually like the consistency of the artwork, but that was well done. All of the animation, all the presentation was fantastic. I could literally make like a list like of just shots that would span a 5-minute video, but anyways. I like how they portrayed Hands as not just being a dick, he's a genius, and I like how they characterized him, you know, just through his actions. There's ways that you can characterize characters, and I think that characterizing Adlet or Hands through his actions was probably the best way in this scenario. For another character, it might have just been like through speech or monologue, but I liked how Hands thought. He's really stubborn too when he said, I'm the seventh. I was like, really? And then after that, he was like, most people would have fell for that shit. Oh my god. Don't scare me like that, man. Oh, that twist towards the middle of the episode. I'm curious about what you guys thought, right? Because I told you my story at the beginning of the episode. So when I figured out Adlet was not dead, I thought to myself, thank God, I knew I was right. I knew I was right. But I'm curious because for me, it was a moment of relief. But the hallucination, what did you guys think about that? Because I didn't have the same experience going into that hallucination that you guys did. So, did you think that the hallucination was complete BS? Or what did you think about it? Personally, I thought it was absolutely fine. I thought that they executed it really well. That it was really, really overly dramatic for just a hallucination, but they had to sell it, and they did a good job doing that. Tiamat's power is not only unique, but it's absolutely disgusting. You're just barfing up fiends, like, that's just gross. What if I could, like, ejaculate and then, like, my sperm, like, turn into actual big, like, Aquaman? Like, wouldn't that be cool? No, was that a little too far? Okay. Son, I predicted this love triangle between Goldove, Nashitani, and Adlet, like, how many weeks ago? Maybe 4 weeks ago? 5 weeks ago? Something like that? I am a beast. They don't call me Tsudidamas-kun for nothing. I mean, it was foreshadowed like hell, but they don't call me Tsudidamas-kun for nothing. It's also heavily implied in the intro. I'll get to that in another video, but whatever. I really did like how the show always has you suspicious of somebody. Like, most people would be suspicious of Tiamat right now. I know a lot of people definitely, like I am, are suspicious of Mora. I still think that Goldove is the biggest candidate. I think Nashitania is not. She could be, like, I'd say she has, like, the second highest probability, like, maybe, like, a sliver below Goldove. But I think that the show does a really good job of kind of keeping you always on your toes. You never know who could be the seventh. You never know when it could be revealed. You never know when somebody can be killed. And I think that's why when Adlet got quote-unquote decapitated this episode, that it all really worked well, because we were all on our toes. The show is just showing you how suspenseful it really was, and how good it was at selling a point. But that's my thoughts on this episode of Rokka no Yuusha. That shit was good. Oh my gosh. I had to raise the score for Rokka after that episode. Yuusha's gonna be a... man, I knew this was gonna be good, but this is Anime of the Year contender right now. Like, I'd probably put Durara on that list too. Maybe, like, right now I'm thinking Durara, Rokka, everything from Winter was trash, except Durara, so, the Durara and Kuroko there. Spring, maybe, like, Arslan, or the second season in Nisekoi. People are gonna get on me for that comment, but that's something else for a different video. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Leave your thoughts down below. Deuces.